Good morning, happy Thursday everyone. Welcome to Aura 7 Activer live yoga class on this beautiful Thursday morning. Alright, so today class, I want you to focus a little bit more onto your neck. I want you to think about your neck as the extension of your spine. And many times in our lives, we hinging forward, we're looking at our phone, we're on our computers, we're driving. So the whole entire upper back and the neck area, it starts to hunch forward and creates a bad posture. So I want you to focus on your neck today as the extension of your spine. And then keep elongating through the back of the neck all the way to the crown of the head. All right? So neck is the focus today. And then when you're ready, we're going to get going. Settle down onto the mat. Coming down all the way onto the mat. We're going to start down onto our backs. So already I want you to start to feel that connection with the neck as you tuck the chin towards the chest and elongate through the cervical spine. Soles of the feet down onto the mat. Bring your feet mat distance apart. And then bring your inner knees together. Knock them towards each other. Turn the palms to the ceiling. Bring your shoulder blades a little closer together underneath your back. Feel a nice little lift in your heart. And then bring your focus back to the back of the neck. Feel how you're elongating from the sit bones all the way to the crown of the head. From the left sit bone all the way to the left side brain. From the right sit bone all the way to the right side brain. Tune in with your breath. With each inhale, feel your spine getting a little longer. And with each exhale, just soften your breath. Allow your back to sink down towards the mat, to the earth. Couple more conscious breath here in this position. Deep inhale through the nose. Slow exhale out through the nose. Then gently blink your eyes open. Pull the knees onto your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze, a nice little hug. Roll from left to right. Maybe draw some circles with the knees to the right, to the left. And come back to center. Come into a happy baby pose, but just grab behind your knees as you start to stack the ankles on top of the knees, flexing your feet. Then bring your focus back to your neck. Make the back of the neck nice and long. Gently tuck the chin to the chest. And then see if you can press the lower back down to the mat as well. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Good job. Then bring the sole of the left foot down to the mat. Lift the right leg up to the ceiling. Grab your right calf. And then gently start to pull the right shin towards your face as you're tucking the chin to the chest and elongating through the cervical spine. Keep a bend into your right knee and then maybe start to slide your left heel all the way forward. Push the left heel towards the back of the room. Then release the back of the left knee down to the mat. So energize through the left leg. Maybe gently with the next exhale, pulling your right chin a little closer to your face. Good job. Bend your right leg. Then bring your right leg all the way to the left. Right arm comes into a goalpost. And find a gentle twist. Deep inhale through the nose. Find more length through the spine, including your cervical spine, your neck. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Release the right knee down towards the mat. Come back to center. Place the sole of the right foot down to the mat. Lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Keep a nice bend into the left knee as you gently start to pull the left shin towards the face. Good. With each inhale, find more length through the spine. Tuck the chin to the chest. With each exhale, soften the leg. The left shin towards the face. Then reach your right heel all the way forward. Flex your right foot. Press the back of the right knee down to the mat. Deep inhale as you lengthen from the right heel all the way to the crown of the head, tucking the chin to the chest. Exhale as you pull the knee a little closer to your chest. Bend your left leg, assist the left leg all the way over to the right. Bring your left arm into a goalpost, turn the left palm to the ceiling. And twist open. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Come back to center, hug both knees onto your chest. And come back into another happy baby, and this time see if you can reach from the inside of the knees and reach to the outer arches of the feet. Now find again that nice long spine all the way from the lower back up to the crown of the head, including your neck. Tuck the chin to the chest. Hold it here, maybe pulling the knees into the armpits a little bit more, feeling the nice opening in your inner thighs, inner groin, inner hip area. Good job. Bring the knees back onto your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, a hug. Then swing the legs up and overhead. Support your lower back. Your toes may become all the way down to the mat. Your toes are maybe still lifted away from the mat. So keep your hands onto your lower back. And then maybe bend your knees and bring your knees towards the temples. And come back to that sensation that the back of the neck is elongating. The vertebrae is in your neck. You're separating away from each other, stretching out, releasing all that tension. Supporting the lower back, roll back down onto your back. Hug the knees onto your chest. And then grab behind the knees and rock all the way back, all the way up into tabletop position, all fours. Spread the fingers, place the hands down onto the mat. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Round through the upper spine, pull the belly in, then tuck the chin towards the chest and gaze back towards your navel. Inhale, drop the belly down, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone to the sky. Exhale, round it out, tuck the chin to the chest. Then do that 2 more times on your own with the breath, and then feel how much you can move in your spine, including your neck. Feeling how your head is moving, you're opening up through the throat chakra as you're coming into your cow pose. You're tucking the chin to the chest, turning on that Jalandhara Bandha, that throat lock. And come back into a neutral tabletop position. Inhale your right arm up to the ceiling. Lengthen through the whole spine. Exhale, twist, come down. Right shoulder, right ear comes down to the earth. Lift the left arm to the sky. Gaze up to the ceiling. Twisting your torso, twisting your whole spine. Then bend your top arm and reach back behind your back. Roll the left shoulder up to the ceiling. Hold it here. Or shift the body weight over to the right knee. Pick up your left knee. Maybe pick up your left foot. And stretch the left leg all the way back behind you. Engage your left glute. Open through the chest. Roll the left shoulder back. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly release the left knee back down to the mat. Open up from that bind. Press the left palm down to the earth. Push yourself up. Open back all the way to the right side of the room. And come on back onto your hands and knees. Good job. Starting on the other side. Inhale your left arm high to the sky. Lift up from your right wrist joint. Exhale, turn and twist. Bring the left shoulder, left ear down to the mat. Lengthen to the back of the neck. Inhale your right arm to the sky. Open to the chest with the reach of the right arm. Make your right fingers the extension of your right shoulder. Then bend your right elbow, reach back behind your back. Find a half bind here. Stay here, just open through the spine, open through the chest even more. Or shift the body weight to the left foot, left knee. Pick up your right knee, maybe pick up your right foot, and maybe even extend the right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Engage the right glute, focus on your breath. Deep inhale. And exhale, slowly release the right knee back down to the mat. Open up from the bind. Press the right palm down to the earth. Inhale your left arm high to the sky. Open up. Exhale, release it down. You're going to come into a modified side plank. Turn the left toes out to the side. And then step your the right foot back behind you. So your left heel, the left wrist, the left knee, and the right heel is in one line. Reach the right arm to the sky. Lengthen through the back of the neck. And gaze up to the ceiling. So feel how that cervical spine is really the extension of your spine. Your head is not hanging down. It's participating in this whole posture. Then engage your right hip and lift the right heel up and away from the mat and reach the right arm up and overhead. Flex the back foot, lengthen through the spine, take a deep inhale, exhale. Bring your elbow and knee to touch in front of you. Inhale, come on back to your extension, reach, lengthen, get as long as you can. Exhale one more time, elbow and knee to touch. Inhale, come on back to your extension, pause there. Bend your back leg, sweep your right fingertips back and capture that right foot. Pause there. Now start to kick into that right palm, push your chest forward, and then kick your right heel back behind you. Maybe then start to bring your crown of the head back, open to the throat chakra here. Good job, slowly release. Right foot back. Release the right heel down to the mat. Press the outer arch of the right foot down to the mat. Turn the core on, engage your core, and rise up into a gate pose. Then exhale, reach all the way to the right side. Lift the left arm up and over. Lengthen out from the left side body. Windmill the hands down to the mat. Come on back, hands and knees, tabletop position. Go into another cat and cow. Lift the gaze, draw up the belly, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round it up. And come back into neutral position. Right palm down, turn the right toes back behind you. Then step the left leg. So your right wrist, your right knee, and your left heel is in one line. Pull the belly in, tuck the tailbone under, then lift the left arm to the sky. So first find the position for your neck. Instead of dropping the head down, make sure that the head is still participating in this action and it's elongating. So you're elongating through the crown of the head. Good. Then engage your left outer hip and lift the left leg up and away from the mat. Reach the left arm forward. Turn the palm down, bicep to the ear. Take a deep inhale, lengthen even more. Exhale, bring the elbow and knee to touch. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, elbow and knee to touch. Good job. Inhale, come on back to extension. Pause here. Bend your back leg. Sweep the left fingertips back and just find your left foot. Good. Pause there. Lengthen to the back of the neck. Then gently start to kick into your left palm. Open to the left shoulder. Push the chest more forward. And maybe start to guide your gaze forward so you open to the throat chakra. Good. Slowly release the foot. Release the arm. Come on back. Release the left foot down to the mat. Engage your core. Push the outer arch of the left foot down to the mat. And rise up into that gate pose. Your right knee's underneath the right side. Reach your arms all the way to the left. Turn the right palm down. Lengthen out from the right side. Deep inhale. And exhale. Hands down to the mat. Come on back into a tabletop position. And tuck your toes under. Lift your hips high. Find your downward facing dog. Shake out your head. Yes and no. Then gaze forward to the fingers. Then tuck the chin to the chest. Bring the chin towards your chest all the way. Then gently just gaze back in between your feet. Bend your knees slightly. Wrap the tricep muscles down to the mat. Create space for your neck, for your head. And again, lengthen through the back of the neck. Release all the tension from the space in between the ears. Release the tension from your upper trap. Good job. Then inhale, come forward into a high plank position, top of a push-up. Slowly lower the hand all the way onto your belly. Palms underneath the shoulders, point the elbows to the ceiling. Press the tops of your feet down to the mat. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Lift up your chest, just a couple inches away from the mat. So instead of trying to lift your chest all the way up and tense your neck, try to lift the chest just a little bit away from the mat. More lengthen through the spine. And keep the back of the neck nice and long by gazing down at your mat. Press into the tops of your feet, engage your glutes, maybe lift a little bit higher. Then exhale, bring your left ear down to the mat. Arms by your side, big toes to touch, heels falling out to the side. Good. Come back to center with the forehead. Turn the palms down, your thumbs out, your arms are straight. Press into the tops of your feet, lift up the kneecaps, then lift the chest away from the mat. And again, instead of focusing on the height, focus on the length of the spine. How long you can make your spine by reaching the crown of the head forward so the back of the neck is still part of the spine, elongating all the way forward. Then slowly start to lift the legs up and away from the mat, lifting the legs from the inner thighs, keeping the knees straight. Now fold the fingers away from the mat and reach the fingers towards the heels. Find a nice long line through the body. Deep inhale, hold it here, interlock the hands behind your back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open through the chest. Lift the fist away from the glutes and still elongate through the back of the neck. Good job. Slowly release. Come on down onto your mat. And then gently press yourself back. Come into a child's pose, knees wide onto the mat. Heels, big toes to touch, and your heels are dropping down towards the heels. The hips are dropping down towards the heels. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. Gaze up to your fingers, walk the hands all the way to the right. Press the left hip back to the left hip back to the left heel. Then maybe place the left palm on top of the right palm and melt the forehead in between the biceps.
Walk back to center, all the way to the left side. First, start with the palms shoulder distance apart. Start to send your right hip back to the right heel. Release the biceps in between, or the forehead in between the biceps. And then maybe place the right palm on top of the left palm. Feel a deeper, more intense opening through the right side of the body, especially around the right outer armpit. Walk back to center, rise back into a tabletop position. And then back into downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Come on into Ragdoll Uttanasana. Grabbing onto opposite elbows, swing the body from one side to the other. Shifting the body weight into your toe mounts. Relaxing the back of the neck, but lifting the shoulder blades away from the ears. Shifting the body weight more into the toe mounts. Bring the hands behind your lower back. Interlock the hands and rest your thumbs onto your lower back sacrum. First, squeeze the shoulder blades together and then bring the elbows closer together. Drop the crown of the head down. Now keep the elbows as close as possible together. Then start to lift the fist up towards the ceiling. Feel how your neck is nice and long. Your shoulders are away from the ears. The crown of the head is melting down to the mat. And you're gently shifting the body weight forward into your toe mounts, lengthening through the back of the neck and the legs. Then bend the elbows, rest your thumbs down onto your lower back sacrum. Change the interlock, place the opposite index finger on top. Your thumbs are still down onto your lower back. You squeeze those elbows close together, lengthen through the back of the neck, then lift the fist up towards the ceiling and open through the chest. Release the crown of the head down, shoulders away from the ears. Good job, slowly release. Hands down to the mat. Bend your left knee, bring your left fingertips down to the mat and inhale your right arm high to the sky. Now find again that nice long line from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head and gaze up to the ceiling, lengthen through the back of the neck. Exhale, release, right fingertips down, bend your right leg, then lift the left arm to the sky. Make your spine as long as you can. Crown of the head is reaching forward, you're gazing up to the ceiling, lengthening through the back of the neck. Release the hands down to the mat. Walk all the way out into a high plank position, top of a push-up. Hold it here in your high plank. Then come forward 1 inch. Lower down to your chaturanga, but keep your neck long. Your head is not falling down. You're gazing forward almost at the top of the mat. Then inhale, come into an upward facing dog. Press into the tops of your feet. And again, you're not tossing the head back. You're making the back of the neck nice and long. And imagine I put my hand onto the back of your skull and you maybe try to push against my head, against my hand, so your neck stays nice and long. Exhale, back into downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Deep inhale through the nose. Let it out, exhale. Inhale your right leg halfway up, reach back to the right heel. Right toes are pointing down towards the mat. You're lifting the right leg from the right inner thigh. And as you exhale, pull the right knee to the right tricep. Then slowly bring it over to the left tricep. Now the back of the neck is still nice and long. You're gazing down at one spot on your mat. To the right tricep. Exhale to the left tricep. Your left leg is strong. From your left heel to the crown of the head, you one nice long energy line. Good. One more round. Then bring your right knee back to the right tricep. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through low lunge. Come up onto your fingertips and create a long spine here. Pull the belly in. Reach the sternum forward. And then again, feel how from the back heel all the way to the crown of the head, you're one strong energy line. Your head is not hanging down. Your head is not stressing up. It's keeping it nice and long. Now engage your core and fold the arms away from the mat. Turn the palms down, your thumbs out, and pull the right hip back. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise up into high crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Now bend your back knee, tuck the tailbone under, lift up from your lower back, and feel how from the sit bones all the way to the crown of the head, you one long energy line, lengthening through the back of the neck. Then maybe bend your front knee a little bit more. Now keeping the front knee bent, see if you can slowly lift that left kneecap away from the mat and make that back leg strong and straight. Keep pulling the belly in. Reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Bring the arms in front of you. Turn and twist, reach the right arm back. Left arm forward. Turn the right hip more forward as you reach the right fingertips further back and soften the right shoulder away from the ear. Then release the right palm at the back of the left leg and lift the left arm to the sky. Lengthen out from the left side body and maybe gaze up to the ceiling. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, inhale the hands down to the mat. Find your high plank position, lower down as an option, keeping the neck long. Upward facing dog, neck is long. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg halfway up. Reach back to the left heel. Exhale, bring the left knee to the left tricep. Squeeze it in. Neck is long. Your neck is the extension of your right heel. Your right knee is lifted. Then as you exhale, bring the left knee to the right tricep. Inhale back to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Couple more just like that. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Good job. Inhale your left leg back to the sky. And exhale, step it all the way through low lunge. Come up onto your fingertips. Pull the left hip back. Turn the right hip forward. Energize through the back leg. Lift the right kneecap away from the mat. Now make your back of the neck nice and long. Your neck is the extension of your back heel. Belly strong, hug the left hip back and float the arms back behind you. Turn the palms down. Reach through the crown of the head, reach through the sternum forward. Lengthening through the whole spine, pulling the belly in. Take a deep inhale, maybe bend your front knee a little bit more as you exhale. Inhale, rise up into Vinyasa, high crescent lunge. Then bend your back knee and tuck the tailbone under. As you tuck the tailbone under, feel how your core gets nice and strong. You're pulling the belly into the spine. Then bend your front knee or your left knee a little bit more. Stay deep into your front knee and then slowly start to lift the right kneecap away from the mat, keeping the lifting sensation from your lower spine. Deep inhale through the nose. Maybe bend your front knee a little bit more. Bring your hands in front of you. Turn and twist, reach the left arm back, right arm forward. Soften the left shoulder away from the left ear. Turn and twist in your waistline, but keep the back of the neck nice and long. Take a deep inhale, exhale, twist. Then release the left fingers to the back of the right leg and reach the right arm to the sky. Find a little bit of a twisting sensation here as you lift up from your waistline. Reach the energy out from your right hip joint. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat. Step back. Go through your vinyasa, keeping the neck long, or maybe just simply step back to your downward facing dog. Deep, slow inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Inhale your right leg up. Point the toe lifted a little bit higher, gently open through the hips. Exhale, bring your right knee to the right tricep. Then lower the knee down to the wrist and pull it back to that armpit. So high plank pose is one of the poses that we tend to look back to your toes or just let the head hang. Lift up the head, make your head the extension of the spine. Keep sliding the knee up and down, and then inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through to low lunge. Seal your back heel down to the mat, and inhale, rise up into warrior one. Your back heel is strong. You lift the left kneecap away from the mat, and hug the right hip back to the center line. Now keep feeling the energy with the back leg, lifting the left kneecap away from the mat. See if you can bend your front knee a little bit more. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, fly the arms back behind you, keeping that back heel down to the mat. Now feel a little bit deeper stretch in the back of the left leg. Push the left heel down to the mat and elongate through the back of the neck. You're gonna hear me say that a lot today. Deep inhale. Inline the hands behind your back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lengthen through the neck. Your inner shoulders are releasing away from the ears, and slowly come more forward. Maybe hook the right shoulder to the inside of the right knee as you let the crown of the head to melt down to the mat. Can you create more space for your neck by lifting the shoulder blades away from the ears and letting the crown of the head to melt down further to the mat? Maybe dropping the right thigh bone a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise back up. Lift up your arms and bring your hands to your hips. Step the back foot in. Straighten out to the front leg and bring the hands behind your back, grabbing onto opposite elbows. Maybe you're pressing the fists against each other in your back, or maybe coming into a reverse namaskar, pressing the palms fully together. Whichever position you choose, make sure you're keeping the activation in the back. You're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Pull the belly in, root down to all four corners of both feet. Lift the right thigh bone up, engage your right thigh muscle, and then slowly start to come forward and pause it halfway. Now find again that nice long neck. So you're not gazing forward, that would tense the back of the neck. You're not dropping the head down, that would not activate the neck. You want to make the neck nice and long, so just gently tuck the chin towards the chest and feel how you're elongating through the crown of the head. Take a deep inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, melt all the way forward. Bring the forehead down to your shin. And again, lengthen through the back of the neck by lifting the shoulder blades away from the ears. Take a deep inhale. Good. Exhale it out. And release the hands down to the mat. Walk your hands forward or keep the hands by your ankle, lengthening through the whole spine. Again, include the neck. Good job. Gaze forward. You're going to come into a standing split, shifting the body weight forward. Lift the left leg up and away from the mat. Find that long line again. Reach back to that left heel. Then maybe start to walk your hands closer to the right foot, lifting the left leg higher. Maybe wrapping the right forearm behind the right calf. And make the back of the neck long. So drop the crown of the head down to the mat, no matter where your feet are. Now, see if you can bend your top leg and bring the left heel to your left glute. Engage the left glute and see if you can point the left knee even higher. Now keep the engagement in the left glute. Stretch the left foot all the way to the ceiling. Open up. Deep inhale. Exhale. Come to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Let the crown of the head melt down to the earth. Then inhale. Come on into chair pose. Utkatasana. Lift up the arms. Drop the thigh bones deeper. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. And from the sit bones again, go all the way up to your brain. And feel how the back of the neck is still long. You're not gazing up, tensing the neck. You're keeping the back of the neck nice and long. Bring the hands in front of you and twist to the right. Turn the right hip forward. Reach the right arm back. Come back to center. Lift up the arms. Bring your hands back. Align with the shoulder. Exhale, twist to the left. Reach the left fingertips back. Drop the thighs deeper. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the arms by your side. Drop the thigh bones deeper. Shift the body weight back to your heels. Engage the arms. Interlock the hands behind you. Reach with the chest forward. And again, find that nice long neck. Instead of lifting the gaze up or dropping the head down, keeping the neck engaged, but keeping it also nice and long. Exhale, keep the bind. Fold forward all the way down. Good job. Release the hands down to the mat. Lift up your heart, coming into a halfway lift. Up the chin to the chest, neck is long. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back, high plank, lower down. Skip the vinyasa if you need that, or modify your vinyasa if you need that. Back into your down dog. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through to low lunge. Seal your back here down to the mat. And inhale, rise up into warrior one. Lift up the arms. So good. We just did the other side. All right, we didn't do the other side. Let's go down. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, bring your left knee all the way to the left tricep. Lean forward. Keep the right knee lifted. Good. Now feel the energy again from the back heel all the way to the crown of the head. Keep the spine nice and long. Good job. Inhale your left leg back to the sky. Exhale, step the left leg forward, low lunge. Seal your back heel down to the mat. Engage to the back heel, pull the left hip back, and inhale, rise up into your warrior one. Good job. Now engage your back leg, push the outer arch of the back heel down to the mat. Lift the right kneecap away from the mat and pull the left hip back. Take a deep inhale. Bend your front knee a little bit more as you exhale. Okay, then bring the arms by your side. Reach your chest forward, lean forward, and pull the left hip back. Re-engage with your back leg. Push the back heel down as you lengthen through the crown of the head. Allow the hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Start to reach the chest more forward. Hold it here, or maybe hook the left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. Lengthen to the back of the neck as you root down to the back heel and hugging the left hip back into the center line. Nice job. Then slowly inhale, rise back up, all the way to warrior one. Lift up the arms. Place your hands onto your hips, straighten out your front leg. Step the back foot in, coming into a pyramid pose. So your stand is a little bit shorter than in warrior one, but your hips and shoulders are facing forward, so they square all the way forward. Bring the hands behind your back, grab onto opposite shoulders, maybe go into that fist against fist, or that full reverse namaskar. Today I'm just gonna grab my elbows, so I can really focus onto that flat spine, onto that nice long neck. Press the feet down to the mat, lift up the left kneecap, lift up the left hip, and slowly start to lean forward. Imagine I place a strap around your hips, and I'm pulling your hips up and back. Now pause at halfway. Press down to the feet, pull the hips back, send the sit bones back behind you, then lengthen through the back of the neck. Maybe just gently tuck the chin to the chest, so feel how the neck is elongating all four corners of your neck. And then as you exhale, slowly bring the forehead down to your left shin. Bend your left knee if you need to do that. Re-engage the muscles onto your back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and lift the shoulder blades away from the ears. Taking a deep inhale. Hold it here as you exhale. Release the hands down to the mat, forward fold, bringing the forehead down towards the shin, maybe walking the hands forward. You're gonna then shift the body weight forward, bend your left leg slightly, then lift up the right leg. You're gonna come into that standing split. So hold it here, squaring the hips, lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the back of the neck, or maybe start to walk the hands closer to your left foot, or maybe grabbing the left ankle or bringing the left forearm behind the left calf. Lengthen through the neck. Now, open up through the hips, slightly lift the right leg up. Then bend your right knee and bring the right heel towards the right glute. Engage your right glute and see if you can lift the right knee a little bit higher. Then keeping the engagement in the right glute, extend the right foot all the way to the ceiling. Pull the belly in, lengthen through the back of the neck. Awesome job. Come to the top of the mat, forward fold. And bend your knees, coming into chair pose, Utkatasana. Lift up the arms. Drop the thigh bones deeper. Shift the body weight back to the heels, back of the neck is long. Hands at your heart center, lean forward and twist. Hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press the palms together, press the knuckles together. Place your right palm onto your lower back sacrum for a second, just to make sure that it's still nice and long. Then bring the palms back together and bring your focus onto your neck. Make sure the back of the neck is still the extension of the spine, and it's slowly twisting, and maybe you're gazing up to the ceiling. And come back to center, chair pose, Utkatasana. Lift up the arms. Bring the hands to your heart center, lean forward, and twist to the other side. Hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Soften the left shoulder away from the ear. Lengthen to the crown of the head. Drop the thigh bones a little deeper. Maybe place the left palm onto your lower back sacrum. Lengthen out from the lower back. And join the palms together once again. And bring your focus onto your neck. Elongate through the crown of the head and twist in the torso. Come back to center, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and step back. High plank, lower down, go through your Vinyasa. Or just step back to your down dog. Good, inhale, your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, stepping through low lunge. Just for a breath, rise up into warrior one, seal your back heel down, and inhale, lift up warrior one. Then open to the side, warrior two. Adjust your feet, heel to heel alignment, soften the shoulders away from the ears. And now many times we tend to reach forward into our warrior two, but see if you can bring your torso back to the center line so your brain is balancing right over the sit bones. In fact, the left side brain is balancing over the left sit bone, the right side brain is balancing over the right sit bone. Tug the tailbone under. And again, feel how you're elongating through all four corners of your neck. Then gently guide your gaze forward. And then see if you can soften the right knee more forward towards that second toenail without leaning forward. Keep the torso right in the center line. And you're just dropping the right thigh bone down towards the mat. Stay deep in your warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Reach the right arm up and over. Maybe find a half bind. But keep guiding the right knee straight forward. Good. Come on back into your warrior two. We're going to step up into Bhujangasana, half moon pose. Gaze down. Place the right fingertips a foot in front of the right pinky toe, or grab a block if you like. Place your left hand onto your left hip and lift the right leg up and away from the mat. Good. So your fingertips can go down beyond the mat, or they can be on a block. Now keep your left hand onto your hip for now. And then see if you can lift up the gaze, so you're gazing forward, not up. Then, see if you can fix your neck and make again your neck as the extension of your spine. Most likely you have to drop the head a little bit down, and then maybe you can guide your gaze up to the ceiling. And maybe you want to extend the left arm to the ceiling. Feel how the neck, the crown of the head, is the extension of your spine. Hold it here, or maybe gaze down, bend your back foot, and grab onto your foot or ankle for your Chapasana. See if you can lift up a little bit more from the right shoulder, right wrist joint. Even in your Chapasana, you can try to gaze up to the ceiling. If you have the back foot, slowly release the back foot. Soften your right knee. Step back. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior one more time. And then bring the hands down to the mat. Go through your vinyasa or step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through low lunge. Set up your back heel for that warrior one. And inhale, rise up. Warrior one, Bhujangasana one. Exhale, open to the side, warrior two. Adjust your feet. Now you're going to fix that upper body situation. Instead of leaning forward, pull the torso back right at the center line. Root down to the outer arch of the back foot. Lift the right kneecap away from the mat. Point the left knee forward. Then tug the tailbone under. Hug the ribs towards each other. And lengthen out from the lower spine. Keep all four corners of your neck nice and long. Then gaze gently over the left fingertips. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen through all four corners of your neck. Drop the left thigh bone deeper. Then reverse your warrior. Reach all the way back. Lengthen out from the left side body. And again, feel how you're lengthening out from your neck. Then come on back, warrior two. We're going to step up into Bhujangasana. So place the left fingertips a foot in front of the left pinky toe, or maybe grab that block if you like to do that. Place your right hand onto your right hip and lift up your right heel. Now your right heel should be a little bit higher than your right hip. If I place a little marble onto your right heel, it would float all the way down. But would it stop right at your neck, or would it float all the way over the crown of the head? So drop the head a little bit deeper. Feel how the back heel is the extension of the crown of the head. Maybe start to guide your gaze up to the ceiling. Maybe reach the right arm to the sky. Hold it here. Keep connecting to the neck, feeling all four corners of your neck being long. Or maybe gaze down, bend your top leg and reach back for your foot or ankle for your Chapasana. And when you find your balance in Chapasana, you can gaze up to the ceiling. Move slowly with the breath. Good job. If you have the foot or ankle, extend the right leg back behind you. Bend your front leg. Step back. Warrior two. Slowly and softly. Reverse your warrior. Reach back. Then slowly bend the hands down to the mat. Step back to down dog. Go through a vinyasa. Good job. Last flow. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through to low lunge. Now keep your back heel lifted. And inhale, rise up into a high crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Bring the arms by your side. Reach the chest forward. Lean forward, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then from here, you can keep the arms by your side. You can bring the hands to your heart, whatever feels better. Rise up, warrior three. Lift up the back heel. Now, if you need to use blocks, and you're so lucky you have blocks at home, you can grab these high blocks and bring it underneath the shoulder to have a supported warrior three pose. Otherwise, your hands at your heart center, your arms are reaching back. Your standing leg, your right leg can be bent, but your lifted left leg should be straight. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. Now you're gonna release the left arm down to the mat, onto the block, or maybe all the way to the mat. Right hand come onto your lower back sacrum. Then keeping the left heel engaged, the left leg, the lifted leg engaged. Slowly start to twist in your torso. And then reach the right arm to the ceiling, finish up the pose. Twisted half moon. Take a deep inhale. Lift the back leg a little higher. Now make the back of the neck nice and long. So good. Now slowly release the back heel down. And then slide either the block or the fingers possibly to the outside of the right foot. Come into a Joystiq Triangle. Maybe place the right palm onto your lower back sacrum. Lift the left hip a little higher. Drop the right hip a little deeper. Lengthen out through the spine. Then add the right arm to the ceiling. Good. Release the right palm down to the mat. The left palm down to the mat. Then step back into a down dog or go through a vinyasa. Then inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through low lunge. Keep the back heel lifted. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge, Asana. Good. Bring the arms by your side. Turn the palms forward. Then reach your sternum, your chest forward. Hug the left hip back, energize through the back leg. Your belly strong, the back of the neck is nice and long. You can bring the hands to your heart center, keep the arms by your side, or maybe you want to use those two blocks underneath the shoulders as you step up into that modified warrior three. So your hands are either by your side, at your heart, or maybe down onto those blocks. If your hands down onto the blocks, maybe you want to experiment what would happen if you lift the arms up and away from the mat, maybe keeping a bend into the standing left leg, but trying to make your right lifted leg as straight as possible. Neck is long, just tuck the chin to the chest. Good, then release the right hand down onto the mat or maybe onto the block. Place your left palm onto your lower back sacrum. Lift the right heel a little higher. And find again that nice long line from the back heel all the way to the crown of the head. And from here, add the left arm. Pull the belly in, now lengthen through the spine from the back heel all the way to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, soften your belly and twist a little bit deeper. Deep inhale through the nose, lengthen through the back of the neck. In fact, lengthen through all four corners of your neck. And exhale, twist. Then soften your front leg. And then step back into a Joystiq Triangle. So you can bring a block to the outside of the left foot or your fingertips coming down onto the mat. Placing the left palm onto your lower back sacrum. It's going to help you to lengthen out through the spine and keep your hips level. So most likely, you have to lift up the right hip away from the mat and drop the left hip deeper. Pull the belly in, then add the left arm. Reach to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale, let it out. Good, then hands come down to the mat. Step back, down dog or go through an optional vinyasa. Good. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it out, let it go. Good job, come on down onto your knees and lay all the way down onto your belly. We're gonna stretch out our shoulders a little bit. Reach the arms out to the side into a T. Make sure your fingers are aligned with the shoulders. Then bend your right arm, place the right palm next to your shoulder and point the right elbow to the ceiling. Slowly start to roll over the left shoulder and maybe place the sole of the right foot onto your mat or onto the ground. Your right palm can stay down onto the mat. Keep adding a little bit of a push, maybe with each and every exhale, to finding a nice opening through the left shoulder. Or maybe you want to roll a little bit deeper. Maybe the left sole of the foot comes onto the mat or to the ground as well. And you can always reach the right fingertips back and see if you can find the left finger somewhere behind you. Try not to slide the left fingers closer to your hips. Keep them aligned with the shoulders. Slowly open up. Come on back onto your belly. I'm going to go to the other side. Make sure the right fingers are aligned with the right shoulder. Now bend your left elbow, press the left palm down to the mat, and then slowly start to roll over to the other side. This time you're going to feel that nice opening through the right shoulder. And you can pause right here. Maybe keeping the left palm down, maybe gently with each exhale, you're pressing a little bit deeper. Maybe you roll all the way so your right sole of the foot can come down onto the mat. Maybe you want to reach back with the left fingers to try to find the right fingers behind you. It's going to be exactly not where you're looking for. Kind of an awkward feeling. Good job. Come back to center. Lift up your chest. Then slide your right arm underneath your body. So your right palm is facing up to the ceiling. Then slide your left arm to the other side. So you kind of, from the front, most awkward, most amazing shoulder opener. Right arm out and the left arm out to the side. You guys can see it from here. Right arm and left arm, just like that. And then bring the forehead down towards the mat. Let's slowly lift up. Then do the other side. First slide the left arm and then underneath the right arm. So the opposite arm goes forward. And then slowly come on back up. Nice job. Good. You're going to come into a little camel pose, Ustrasana. Rise up onto your knees. Place the hands onto your lower back sacrum. Then tuck your toes under and lift the heels away from the mat. Push the hips forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades and lift up your chest. So today I'm just going to stay into this position. If you want, you can lower the fingers down onto your heels. You can even place the feet flat onto the mat if you prefer to do that. But what I want to focus today is more the length of the neck. So instead of dropping the head all the way down, instead of keeping the neck super tense, see if you can find the same curve at the back of the neck that you can find all the way through the spine. So again, the neck would be the extension of your spine. It's moving together with your spine. Squeeze the shoulder blades more together, open through the front part of the chest. And then slowly come on back up. Good, and then bring your knees together, bring your heels together, sit down onto your heels. Reach back for rabbit pose, we're gonna grab onto our heels. So your thumbs are going to the outside of the heels, your fingers are wrapping around the heel. Tuck the chin to the chest, elongate through the spine, and as you exhale, slowly start to roll down, one vertebrae at a time, keeping the chin tucked in towards the chest. Then release the crown of the head down towards the earth. And then start to lift the hips up to the ceiling. Straighten out through the elbows, tuck the chin to the chest as much as you can, create that throat lock, the Jalandhara Bandha. There's little to no weight onto your head, but your arms are super strong. You hold it onto your heels, and you're almost somersaulting forward unless you would hold on your heels and you're pressing the tops of your feet down to the mat. Good job, slowly come on back up. I realize it's really difficult to talk in a rabbit pose. Then we're going to sit down onto the mat, swing the legs out to the side. Reach the right leg out to the side and bring the sole of the left foot into the right inner thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Push the left knee slightly away from the body. Then turn to the right and walk your fingers forward. Lean over your right leg. Now, gaze down to your right knee. Then bend your right knee so much that you can bring the forehead and knee to touch. So maybe your knee is going to be all the way this much bent so you can bring the forehead and knee to touch. Then you use your forehead to gently push the knee down towards the mat. Maybe it's going to go down an inch, maybe it's going to go down half of an inch, maybe 5 inches, it doesn't matter. But still tuck the chin towards the chest. Feel how you're lengthening through the back of the neck and creating that throat lock, that Jalandhara Bandha. Almost uncomfortable, almost difficult to breathe sensation.
Good, and slowly rise back up. Switch it out to the other side, left leg out, sole of the right foot comes into the left inner thigh. Turn over your left leg, flex the left foot, and walk your fingers forward. Now bend your left knee as much as you need to create a connection in between forehead and knee. So your knee may be all the way up here, and then you place the forehead down. Then you feel how you're tucking the chin to the chest and using the forehead to slowly soften the back of the left knee down to the mat. Maybe the back of the left knee goes all the way down to the mat. Maybe you're just gonna move a half of an inch, and that's totally fine. But tuck the chin to the chest, lengthen through the back of the neck, creating that throat lock again. Good job, come on back up. Bring the soles of the feet together, let your knees to fall out to the side. Grab onto your feet or onto your big toes and lift up the crown of the head. Soften the shoulders away from the ears and gently tuck the chin to the chest. Sit up nice and long. And as you exhale, slowly lean forward. Keep that nice long spine. Just gently tuck the chin to the chest. So again, you created that nice long neck. All four corners of the neck is long. The crown is reaching forward. Then exhale, round down. Bring the chin to your chest. Forehead down to your toes. Now this is super easy. You can interlock the hands. Release the index finger across your thumbs. And reach the fingers forward as you press the sit bones back behind you. Good job. Slowly come on back up. Sit up onto your mat. And pull the right knee into your chest as you lengthen through the left leg. Flex the left foot. Pull the left knee into your chest. Sit up nice and tall. Then bring your right fingertips behind you. Hug the right knee in as you twist. Flex the left foot. Push into the right heel. Push into the sit bones and grow the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Again, feel four corners of your neck elongating. And come back to center. Switch, right leg forward, left knee comes in. Press into that left heel, almost like you're trying to push up to stand up onto that left heel, but energize through the right heel as well. Flex the right foot and point the right knee up to the ceiling. Feel your neck. So the least flexible part of your spine is your lower back. The most flexible part of your spine is your neck. So when we go into a twist, so place the left fingertips behind your back. Use the left fingers to lengthen through the spine. Then hug the left knee to your chest and twist. Now first, start the twist from your lower spine. From your lower back, you're moving that twist up to the middle spine and then all the way to the upper spine. And then the end, you bring it into your neck. But elongate through all four corners of the neck, not tossing the head to the ceiling or not tucking the chin, keeping the neck nice and long, and maybe gazing over the left shoulder. Good job. Come back to center. Stretch both legs in front of you. Sitting in Dandasana, arms by your side, shoulders away from the ears, belly strong. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. Reach for your feet. Now make your back of the neck long again. So again, instead of gazing up, tensing the neck, or just letting the head to hang, make the back of the neck nice and long. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale with a nice long neck. Go forward. One more time. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Come on all the way down. Then start to bring the forehead down to your shin. Allow the gravitation to pull you further down to the mat. And gently come on back up. Soles of the feet down onto the mat. One vertebrae. Make the back of the neck nice and long. And lift the hips up and away from the mat. Tuck the chin towards the chest so you feel how you're elongating through the neck. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, hold it here. Good, then slowly release the hips down to the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together, let your knees to fall out to the side. Place your left palm onto your heart, the right palm onto your belly. Take another deep inhale through the nose. And then an open mouth exhale as you sigh it out and let it all go. Stay here in your final Shavasana for a couple more breaths. Soften the muscles all around the body. Soften the skin around the body. Soften the internal organs. Relaxing the muscles around the face, around the jaw, around the eyelids. Softening your breath. Just feeling the beautiful heartbeat. Feeling maybe your navel is pumping. Fresh oxygen, energy into the body. Feel your lungs. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And a slow exhale as you let it out, let it go. And gently bring the knees together. Hug the knees onto your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then roll over to your favorite side. Press yourself gently up into a comfortable seat. Sit down onto your mat. Bring the hands to your heart center. Gently bow in front of your heart. Close your eyes. As you inhale, lift the thumbs in between the eyebrows. Slowly lift up the gaze to the ceiling. Feel how your neck is moving. Open your eyes. Then together we bow forward, sealing into our practice. Namaste. Thank you so much, my friends, for coming and practicing with me. So our neck is a very sensitive spot, and I highly recommend to just bring your focus to your neck when you're practicing yoga, when you're moving around, because we all sit around too much and we all have all kinds of devices and we drive a lot. So we're really hunching forward. We want to encourage the back of the neck to really be part of the spine. So eventually you're not going to look like this. You're going to keep that nice posture and keep the spine nice and healthy and nice and long. Hope you guys enjoyed this session today. I wish you guys a beautiful, beautiful day. Take care. Hi, Kati. So good to see you all. And maybe see you guys back today at 4 p.m. at Yoga with Francesca. All right. Take care. See ya.